should get treatment. You should get therapy. You should get the care you need. But clearly, you're in no.
What's happening? Hope you're the best day ever. We're gonna go entire screen. Beau Bayh. Beau Bayh in Indiana. And a little bit of Tennessee. Back to Roman Empire. Publius Venulea. Asia Sura Mayor. Juliana de Rome. Neratias Proculus. Asia Marulina. Gaius Calperinus. Glabrio. Marcus Aetius de Rome. Lucius Arius. Manius Acilius Memmius. This is 10. So it started in BC, 15 BC, 16 BC, 61 BC. Lucius Arius, Plurinius, Affinius, Attila, Sabina de Rome. This is 26. Atlas, Gallus, Aulus, Agrilius, Rufus de Rome, Plavius, Vera de Rome, Manlius, Acilius, Glabrio the First, Aria Plaria, Priscilla, Alias, Larcius, Quirinus, Priscus, Erigila de Rome, Titus Vibius Varius, the Fourth de Rome, Pompona de Rome, Aulus Lunius Rufi de Rome. This is 206. Riaria Vibiana, Pomponia, Tiberius Claudius Bassus. Oh yeah, 61 right here. Publius. Okay. Numeria Marcella. Consul Suffect, Senator and Ephesus. Afranius Floranius, Claudia Capitolina, Flavia Hannibaliana, Hannibalianus. Titus Flavius Postumus II, Flavius Afranius Gallianus de Rome, Afranius and Libanese. Same. This is 285. Sigria of Syria, Aegadius, Flavius Afranius the First, Sygius, Eutropia the Syrian, Hilarius, Sigrarus, Flavius Afranius, Sigraria, this Flavius de Leon, Gothchild, Vis Sigrius. This is what, 348, 450. Afranius and Une, Torquatus de Anjou, de Galati, Pelagia de Leon. This is in France, which is Roman Empire at this time. Comte, military service de Anjou. Occupation Graf von Anjou. Comment below what any of that means. Warnakis de Anjou. Eventually I'll go through this and redo all these and edit them and all that. I'm just putting it down so I don't have to research it again because it's difficult to do all these like far. Momillon de Sisson, Bourbon, Rapod, Armembert, de Wine, speed up, slow down, Palatina de Angoulême, Saint Louidius de Franks, Garnier, Hornbach, Ermengarde de Austrasia, Guerner de Hornbach, Wilgardis de Jocelyn de Normand, Lenormand de Franks, Madame Lenormand, Guy von Mayence, Josina de Maguncia, Count Rousson, Drew von Mayence, Albarade Roussillon, Girard II Roussillon, Lyderic the Fourth, Girard II Roussillon. This is France 750 of Theron. Tong. Let me just go back. There we go. This will do another one and show if I'm related, which I know I'm Beau's 11th cousin, I think it was. There you go. Okay, so Afranius Agidius. Well, we already clicked on this, right? Yes. Okay, great. All right, so back to where we were. That was what, 700s and Count of, what was it? Count of France? Okay. And then one, Ingelram de Flanders. The Simpsons definitely went through some of this. There's so many names. Every single name they use. Ingelram II, de Halleberg, Ludwig von Fromm, Konder. Konder Franken. Ooh, we didn't go down this one yet. This one probably goes way further. De Har, Flandrine de Auton, Eudes de Orleans. Oh, there you go. There's New Orleans. Charles II Le Chavre Roy de France. So I believe this is yeah, there you go. There's Charlemagne. So this is the Merovingian King. Got our other videos for that. So Beau Bayh, if you didn't know, you are descendant of Yeshua and back, the one they call Jesus Cristo. Badouin, the first Lafandre, Alfred, there's about 1 million, they say, descendant. Alfred the Great, King of England. Is your grandpa? Yethwia, Queen of England. Herbert the First de Vermandois. This is France. Robert the First Roy de Francier in 866. Herbert the Second, and you can look it up by LBB 4XS. This is from Family Search, but then I cross-reference with, My Heritage or Ancestry or any of the other ones. I don't know, right? Just the free ones, but Badouin the Second Le Chevre, Yareth of Wessex. Hey, if Ancestry wants to sponsor me, let's go. Arnaud Le First Legroy, hashtag not an ad. Adele de Vermandois. This is Adele. Herzog, here's a Herzog, von Saxon, Oda von Saxon, Adalberto the First de Avria, from married in Italy at least. De Ivory Coast? No, I don't know. Boso de Arles, Marquis, Berengario the Second de Avria, Willa de Arles, Regina de Italia. Right, we did Roman Empire. The third de Flandre, here's Flanders. Matilda Button, Arnaud the Second Lejeune, Roselle Susanna de Avria, Frederick von Luxembourg, Imiturd von Witterau, Hugh Capet et Duke. So this is Duke of the Franks. Adelaide de Aquitaine, Reina, Guillaume le Liberator. All right, your great grandpa was the liberator. Comte de Provence de Arles in 950 to 993. Adelaide Blanche d'Anjou, Constance de Arles, Reina, Robert Le Puy de Francs. I'll put, I guess, Instagram below. if you want me to do your tree. Badouin the fourth, Le Barbu Comte are at Giva von Luxembourg, Sancto Leo de Gario Villapari. Badouin the fifth de Flandre, Adele de France, Duchesse Allard de Romney, Lambert de Romney, Robert Saint Leger, Giselbert de Cecilia de Romney, Guillaume II, Comte EU, Beatrice de Bousely, Guillaume de Blois, Comte Agnes de Sully, Henry I, a Comte d'Ao, Marguerite de Sully, Sir Geoffrey de Longchamps, Eva de Lacy, Reginald de Saint the second, Roger de Longchamps the first, the second, Robert de Gournay the second, Hawaii's Longchamp, Sir Hugh Vivon, Mabel Malet, Richard Lovell, Lord of Kari, Sir Henry Lovell, Lord of Kari, Anselm de Gournay, Sibylla Vivon, Sir Reginald Fitzadam, Joan de Neuville, John Fitzadam, Elizabeth de Gournay, John Gournay, Lady Olivia Lovell, Inge, Lady Edward Inge, Sir Roger Bassett, Marjorie de Halton, Sir John Inge, Alice Bassett, Thomas Fitzadam, Jane Inge, Matthew Bessels, Lady Elizabeth, John Elliott, Agnes de Wogan, Roger Powell, Mirion, Billard Nesse, Sir John Adams, Lord Lanwell, Gloucestershire, Gloucester. Thomas Adams, John William Halston Adams, Sir John Adams, Elizabeth Adams. I mean, this is kind of sketch. This has to be, if I keep going down this road, one of these other brothers ended up being John Adams and Sam. John William Halston Alston, Clara Powell, Thomas Eliot, Anne Eliot, Baron John Upton III. So you're I don't know, ninth cousin, probably less than that. I'm not sure. Ninth cousin, definitely below 15th cousin of John Adams, most likely, allegedly. Yes, allegedly. Thomas Eliot, Anne Eliot, Baron Upton III, Lady Margaret de Moules, John Trelawney, Lady Joanna Halligan, Baron Thomas Upton of Trell, Joanna Trelawney, Sir Roger A. Powell Adams, Lord, Jane Elliot, Sir Thomas App Adams, Lord, Lady Marie Upton, Baroness, Sir Ralph Renabow II, Jane Haywood, Otwell Needham, John Shawcross V, Agnes de Downs. Let me know what you want to hear more about, a celebrity or political wise or whatever. Elizabeth Shawcross, Christopher Needham of John Averill Adams, Lady Jane Renely, John Adams, 1487, Elizabeth Needham, Thomas Woolston II, Joan Wheeler, Robert Marbury Esquire, Catherine Williamson, 1503, John Lenton Esquire, Elizabeth Catherine Shepherd, Agnes Lenton, Sir William de Marbury of Gursby, Agnes Marbury, William Neves, Sir A. Goes a lot of Paines in here. Paines are your grandpas. cousins: Martha Castle, Valet Lavenham, Sir Mary Hampton, Simon Eyre, Susan Vale. Is this Vail, Colorado? Agnes Nevis, Lord W. Payne, Dorothy Payne, Simon Eyre Jr., Charles Tainter, Jane, Thomas Burgess, Dorothy Perry, Wayne's Good, Richard Taylor, Ruth Weldon Burgess. Burgess, what's up? Joseph Tainter, Mary Ayers, William John Taylor, Rebecca Tainter, John Taylor, Elizabeth Froget, John Taylor, Elizabeth Taylor, Joseph Taylor, Margaret Rutherford McMahon, William Fane, Nicholas Fane, Elizabeth Taylor, 1702, Ireland, Captain John Fane, 1755. Okay. Samuel Fane, Matthew Fane, David Evans, Thomas Evans, Elizabeth Atherton, Andrew. Oh, I clicked on now. Okay. Andrew John Evans Sr., Elizabeth Fane, George Washington Modrell, Nancy Page, Joseph Harvey Evans, Anne Cresswell, William Taylor, Elizabeth Steele. We'll just do from here. Samuel Evans. Oh, I could have just kept her. Margaret Modrell, Christopher, and Tennessee. I saw. Oh, here's also Indiana. And because it didn't say where exactly they were from. And it looks like George spelled like this, maybe, and Frederica, maybe not America. So got married in Indiana at least. Christine Grant, Christopher Bay, Jesse Lewis Evans, Elizabeth Ann Evans, then to Kentucky, Samuel Evans and Margaret Modrell, Andrew John Evans Sr. in Washington, Tennessee, Jones, George Washington Modrell was Tennessee as well. Nicholas Fane was Pennsylvania. Chester from Ulster, Ireland. Virginia, Harry Cresswell, and then looks like Irish. Augusta, Virginia. Middlesex, Virginia, British colonial America. And what flag is that before Britain? David Turk, Edmundston. Berkeley's 100, James River, Jamestown, 1678. Born. 1652, William Cresswell. Ohio, Waynestown, Hexham, Northumberland, England. William Cresswell and Annie Allen. Cork, Ireland. David Turk, Middlesex, Virginia. Fisherville, Augusta, Virginia. Also known as Edmiston. 17 children. Married as Agnes Isabella. William was admitted as a free merchant. In 1715, after the death of his grandfather, William the Quaker preacher, grandfather William the Quaker, he leased his farms, Kings County, Ireland, for a period of 44 years. Doing this, as it appears, returned to Ireland. He packed up his things, came to America with his grandfather's long period of friend Thomas Lightfoot and other Quakers. They settled in New Garden and London Grove, Chester County, Pennsylvania. William and his wife were not Quakers but lived among them. I personally am Quaker, Puritan. Taylor in Tennessee, Elizabeth Steele, Knox, Tennessee, Chambersburg, Franklin, Pennsylvania, Taylor, Ireland, William McBrenner, Sarah Finney, Rebecca Brown, John Steele, Mary, James Sloan, Sarah, North Carolina, Peter Steele, and Mary Sloan What's up to the Sloans and the Steels? Henry Evans, Sarah Brielle Taylor. Did I do Ann Cresswell, Joseph Harvey Evans? Okay, yes, I'm going back from here. And then we'll go with the Bays. James Hollingsworth. So there's a whole nother world if you go past James Hollingsworth. Anderson Ward, John Harrison Hollingsworth, Mary Catherine Ward, Frederick Carl Bay, Matisse Alice, Birch Evans Bay, Vigo, Indiana, Owen, Indiana, Leah Ward Hollingsworth. And you tell me how to get below this. I clicked on it again. Birch Evans Jr., Marvella Bell, Hearn, Lawrence Feather, and Mary Alice Bay. Let's see how many. Oh, I already lost it. We want this one. Okay, we won't go. It was the Fanes, was it? Andersons. Simply Andersons. Hampton Inn. If you're not on this and you want to be on it, my mom said that they own your soul, but I don't know, for posterity's sake, I guess. But you don't have to. You can just enjoy it through this channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you want to hear more about. Peace, love. Anyway, we'll just do Birch Evans Bay, 11th and 4 times removed. We'll go from the top down, yeah. Thomas Lean, Catherine Tretham. I don't think I went through these. Walter Lean, Susan Fielding, Henry Bradley, Barbara Lane, Thomas Bradley. A little bit smaller. Elizabetha Maskew, Francis Seville, Thomas J. Bradley, Anne McCurdy, Henry Cresswell, Rebecca R. Evans, Anne Cresswell, Henry C. Evans, Sarah Bell Taylor, Jesse Lewis Evans, Elizabeth Ann Evans, Frederick Carl Bay, Matisse Alice Evans. Nice picture. There you go. 1893 to 1971. So does that mean you know him? No. Passed right before you were born. Leah Ward Hollingsworth. Well, 2 decades before you were born. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Leah Ward Hollingsworth. Yep. Hope you're having the best day ever. All right. Bye-bye. Later.